BTC 28,426.
Go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take the sweet chanting of his name. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo, Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya
Haribo.
Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name.
BTC 28,424.
Haribo, Yashamati Nandana, Brajapadanagara. Haribo.
Morning, everybody. Good morning. Are you morning good or are you grand rising stage? Which stage are you in?
OGE.
Lalita's in the grand rising. She's arisen. She's arisen. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus
ETC 28,454.
Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Gauranga Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Purchase your tracks today.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Purchase your tracks today.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Beats by SV.com.
Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare
ETC
Rama,
28,455.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Beats by
Krishna,
SV.com.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
ETC
Hare,
28,455.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Beats by SV.com.
Hare Rama. Okay. Let's chant some japa. Turn your microphones on. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Rama
Rama
Rama Rama
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda,
Hare Krishna,
Nityananda,
Chaitanya,
Nityananda, Sri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya, Sri
Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda,
Hare Krishna,
Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
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 Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
oh my
Krishna,
Lord
Krishna.
Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Nityananda, Shri
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama 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 Hari Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Oh my Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Shri Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Haribo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Rama, Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
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 Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare
Rama
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Rama
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Hare Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare
Shri
Rama,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna Hari 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 Ram Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Sri
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare
Sri
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari
Hare
Hari Hari Rama
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 Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hari Hari Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Rama
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 Rama,
Hari Hari
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hari
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Rama Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Rama Hare Rama,
Ram
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Hare Hare
Rama Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Rama.
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Ram
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama.
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Jaya
Rama,
Jaya
Hare
Sri
Krishna,
Chaitanya
Krishna,
Jaya
Hare Rama.
Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya
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 Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya
Jaya
Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gauda Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya
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 Jaya Sri
Jaya Jaya
Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Sri
Jaya Sri
Advaita
Advaita Chandra Jaya Gauda Bhakta Vrinda.
Nectar Moon of Lord Caitanya. I'll put it in the private chat here. The link. Okay. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Chapter 5 again. We're just getting into that. So, text number 35. The golden moon of Lord Caitanya, of Lord Gaurasundar, now creates great tidal waves in the ocean of love for Krishna. Oh, music. Yeah, great. Thank you. Forget. All right. Music on. There we go. Great tidal waves in the ocean of love for Krishna. Yeah, yeah. That's why Lilith is so ecstatic. It's a release. She has to release her happiness. Yeah. See, love has an object. This is what people. This is the secret. This is the secret of the universe. Love has its object. Even in this world, you notice people love their children. They love their friends. They love their husbands. They love their wives. They love their boyfriends and girlfriends. See. But that love is not, it's not meant to be perfect because it's for the bodies, material bodies, and that's not really us. Man, but this love for Krishna's, there's no edge to it. Oh, it's smooth. It's clean. It's true happiness. Purification. It's everything. That's why you don't have to follow strictly the rules because you're in love. You're in love again with the absolute supreme personality of Godhead. And the proof of that is you chant his name in great ecstasy and freedom. Sovereignty. Everybody's looking for freedom and sovereignty in the wrong places. You know, that's Maya, the illusion. So many illusions there. To capture people, man. Yeah, but this is it, man. Sadhu Sangha, man. Otherwise, you got Sadhu Sangha in the wrong way in the world. That's your Sangha out there. The world, the mainstream media. No, you got to come to this media. See, this is the medium. See, media is the medium. What's the media for in the world? See, this is why I got to convince some of my students here. Some of them, they're just really tenacious. They like the medium of the world still. They don't believe, you know. They don't believe. And I'm trying to tell them, hey, man, don't believe the medium of the world. They're telling you a bunch of bullshit, man, especially nowadays, all lies. See, this is the medium, the by medium. See, by medium, the associates of the Lord are the by mediums for that Lord, see, so that you can get that Lord. Have a connection, a communication with that Lord, so you find out what true love is. That's why you see people find true love here, and they're very happy, perfectly happy. They don't want to go anywhere else. They wouldn't trade it for $1 billion of anybody out there. You'll trade anything in this world, any worldly love, for something more material, right? More, you know. You'll invest it, you know, like these people. Well, I'll give money to this person will help me make millions of dollars. See, I'll give me some of my money. Usually it doesn't work out because nothing works out perfectly in the world. It's not meant to. It's all rigged, man. It's like going to Las Vegas. You're meant to lose. That's what you get for faith in the world. Faith in the Sangha. See, the Sangha, the association of Maya, it's set up to make you lose. See, lose auspiciousness, lose any benedictions. You know, no good fortune for you in this world. But look how much good fortune we get here every day. Fortune, fortunate, great words, right? Fortune, fortunate, fabulous. See, you get the big F's.
28,424.
Not the F's of the world. You get in the world. You know. You can finish the sentence. Maya's always. Should I say it, Shamaguri? Should I say it? I ain't gonna say it. I'm becoming more self-controlled. I'm never gonna get angry again. Never. Well, that ain't gonna work. I'm not very good at vows. So yeah, we're here to teach. See, love for God. And who is this God? God, you know, God, yeah. The great mystery? Yeah, no, he's not a mystery to us. When you got devotion, the Lord ain't no mystery anymore. The mystery becomes revealed. Oh, and then there's more mysteries revealed about the Lord, and more and more and more. It goes on forever, man. That's true love, man. The fairy tale that has a real happy ending. True love. We can go on and on about love for Krishna. There's so much in love for Krishna, right? Yeah. So training wheels is you love his Maya, right? That's for babies. I love the Maya. All the way up into religion, you're still a baby, man. I love my Gurudev. Oh, my Gurudev. Give me mercy, Gurudev. Give me mercy. What kind of mercy do you want, dear child? I don't know. Well, everybody, the rest of the herd is all saying, give me mercy. Oh, okay, here's some more rules and regulations and difficulties. I'm sorry, I can't take your birds off because I'm not liberated myself, but I'm not going to tell you that. Because there's cheating all the way up into religion, and I ain't purified yet. I don't know what a pure heart is. Blessed are the pure. I don't even know what that statement means, but I'm your Gurudev. Just believe it. Follow the science, the Fauci science in religion. There's a Fauci science in religion too. See, just follow the science. Like, just comply. Believe what we say, how we speculated and twisted the scriptures. You don't need a liberated soul. Just come here, give me your worship, give me all your money, give me all your time and your attention, and Prabhupada will deliver you. I can't do it, but I sure like that worship, man. I sure like those followers. I can't give you nothing but a bunch of rules. That's what Jesus said he said, you Pharisees, all you can do is give people rules and burdens and difficulties and everything, but you can't take their burdens off. Like here, right? Your burdens come off here, don't they? Why? Because there's real spiritual power here, huh? Wouldn't you say? Real authority of the Lord going on here. If you believe in things you don't understand, then you become superstitious. Yeah, I'm not into blind belief, man. You come here and you follow the process. Follow the process and you'll be processed into the kingdom of God. Into Vrindavan. It won't be a blind belief. You'll know that Krishna exists. You'll chant his name and love will awaken and the realization is right there. Therefore you say, well, the scriptures are really true because I'm experiencing those scriptures. Okay. You want to be blessed? Well, accept the blessing, accept conclusive truth and be purified of all those speculations of people in religion, religious leaders, the poopy pope types. Yeah. You got to get out of religion, man. Otherwise, this is preaching and say, hey, come out of that association. Come into don't you want to associate with liberated souls? Don't we prove that liberated souls are in this Sangha? Isn't the scripture say one who laughs and cries and chokes up when they chant the holy name is a liberated soul, has attained life's ultimate goal? What, is it not clear? Do I have to yell more? I made a vow today I wasn't going to yell, and here I'm yelling. Well, I didn't make a vow. I was just joking, actually. How can I not yell? Especially when you guys say you like it. I don't know. Lolita says she likes it, so got to make her happy. She goes, yeah, okay. Well, good. I can be more free. When Lord Caitanya was expressing himself more, at first he would go into these moods like this, like you see here. Vimedium means Vimedium. You got to find a real Vimedium that's really the real deal, man, not the fake out. And you go into moods like this, and then you go, oh, did I say something? Well, I don't remember what I said. And then after a while, he just, no more pretend. He's just, because they started to think, wow, this is uncommon. We'll accept him. He's okay. He's swallowing the real snake, See, when you get offended, like Lilita was talking, I thought, oh wow, she's getting good realization.
28,425.
Krishna's really showing it. See, that comes from ecstatic chanting. Otherwise, you can't realize this stuff. See? The bigger snake has to swallow the poison, see, and does it like, all these. You notice the blasphemy is very aggressive, right? Very aggressive. You got to find somebody more aggressive. It's a thorn plucks out a thorn. Transcendental aggression, man. Ooh, man, is that? It pulls out the poison out of them. They get more, and then they just swallow it. The golden moon of Lord Caitanya, Lord Gaurachandra, golden moon. Who is your moon, man? Who makes your emotions arise? That's a moon. You see, moon. See? Who makes you crazy? Crazy in love. Otherwise, You wait for if you're an astrologer, see, that's why I have this thing. Oh, you believe in astrology? We're going to wait till the moon rise. You get a little crazy, right? Yeah, of course. My moon, I get crazy every day. Haven't you noticed? Don't you see? It's a little bit odd that Gohari is a bit of a lunatic because there's some kind of lunacy. See, Luna moon, some moon horizon. See, but this kind of lunacy, all of a sudden you understand the depth of the scriptures. So I go for it. I finally surrendered. Have your way, Lord. Make me as crazy as you want, because all I know is I can understand the scriptures better this way. Make me crazy in love with you and call out your name. That's okay. Have your way, because I like understanding you better. Otherwise, I can't understand you. It's not enough to have these religious leaders heaping a lot of rules on me. How can I understand your real mood that way? I need this love that you demonstrated as Lord Caitanya here 550 years ago. Give me that love. Give me some of that. Give me some of what Lalita has. Aren't we thinking that way, Shamagri? Give me some of that. Bhakti. How don't you dare chant when I'm speaking? Lalita said, this morning, see, you follow her footsteps. You see how she's so excited. She concentrates on everything. And she always has a big smile on her face. You could tell. She's following the real path. She knows how to please the Lord. That's what it's all about, man. The golden moon of Lord Gaurasundar. See? So you come here, that Lord will be your moon. You don't need the moon to grow. See, what is the moon? And also it causes growth. Vegetables grow. See? The moon is a perfect explanation for the Lord. And the whole point of this Sadhu Sangha is so that the moon of Lord Gaur will arise in your heart. Man. And then you got real growth. See, the growth of the bhakti, that garden will grow. Otherwise not. See? That's why Jesus said to his disciples, go on hearing and ye shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. You'll be purified by that hearing. And then the arising, right? Ask Lalita, she had that experience. And Shamaguri, I'm sure too. The moon of the Lord, the love arises in your heart. And then you know the truth, that the Lord lives in your heart. You didn't know that before. It's not enough just to get Prabhupada's books even. You can know something that you're bringing closer, you're getting closer. But see, that's why go on hearing, and then ye shall know the truth. See? That's why people stay around here. When you start to get a good experience of the truth, you realize, oh, this is what life is about. Oh, Sadhu Sangha. Oh, I'm so fortunate to get Sadhu Sangha. My goodness. This is the perfect place to grow vegetables, to grow the garden of bhakti. These devotees, you hear the stature of these devotees is the root from which Krishna grows in the heart. It's his only real food. Get really strong in that, because you don't know how long this will last. Not with Klaus Schwab always trying to throw forks in the machinery here. Trying to, give one problem after another one. That's what demons do. What do you want to do? What are you going to do? Lord has some deeper plan in the whole thing. But, everything is being destroyed the way it was. So we have to see what the Lord eventually makes. It ain't going to be this plan that, can you imagine? We're all in God, right? We're all, everybody, even these friggin' demons, man, demigods, demons, whoever you are, we're all in God. This is God's show, the whole thing. And it ain't gonna, the Lord ain't gonna keep some dystopian crazy thing that they got going here. That's not Bhagavatam. Only Bhagavatam happens in the Lord's pastimes. That's why we're lucky to have it. He cheated the demons. These demons think they're going to have a dystopian future, that they're going to be on top and all us rank and file people in the world going to be dead or sheeple, slaves, with pronouns. We'll have he, she, we'll be he, she, therefore we have no standing. You're not even a human being. Who are you? I'm a he, she. That's what people get. They see from that Sangha. They think, well, I'm an independent thinker. Oh yeah, well, who are you? I'm a he, she. Where'd you get that? Well, because of my realization. Where'd you get the realization? Oh, well, I got it from deep thinking. Oh yeah, where'd you get your thoughts? Oh, well, I was meditating and all this stuff. Yeah, you're meditating on the media and they've been programming you with this he, she bullshit. All that stuff is all bullshit. Oh, climate change, all that stuff. Even some of our Sangha members believe in that bullshit. They don't believe I'm teaching Maya Tattva. They don't believe, they'll believe in, anyway, I'll get you through all that phase. I've already been there, done that through all the spiritual stuff. Oh yeah, just give me spiritual stuff, man, but don't tell me Maya Tattva. Don't tell me how Maya is screwing me and screwing you. Don't believe that. Don't believe in the Pharisee thing. Don't believe that these are hypocrites, liars, and cheaters in control of the world. Like Jesus said, like Prabhupada said, don't believe that. And don't believe Gohari because he's saying that. Just believe that but no, you just got screwed, man. Because you believe in illusion. I don't. I'm here to teach Maya Tattva, Guru Tattva, Rasa Tattva, every friggin' Tattva you can know. And you're damn well going to understand how you're getting screwed by the world. Because that's what's happening here. And I'm going to and I'm going to I'll prove it, man. But you guys who disagree with you, Johan, and what's that other guy? Fernando. Both of you keep your mouth shut or here's an or, I'm not forcing. Or you go on my signal and I'm going to deluge you with information about the truth. Because you haven't examined all that. If you examine it, you'll agree exactly what I say, that you're being fucked by the doctors, and you're screwed by the shots, and you're being screwed by climate change, you're being screwed by the government, because that's what's happening now. The world is under strong delusion. It is that time of the apocalypse. And don't tell me you believe in apocalyptic bullshit being fed to you. So you don't say anything to my students here or under my protection unless you look at all the information I'm going to give you on signal. And then you come and then tell me. And I don't want you blindly believe what I say, but it's like Fernando said, well, I'll give you why. I say, okay, that's fine. You give me why, but you got to look at why. I'm telling you, you're being bullshitted by the Maya. Okay? So you got to look at this stuff. I'm here to teach Maya Tattva also. How am I going to teach you if you don't believe what I say? So I'll show you, even from the world, even a lot of people know something about Maya Tattva. They don't know everything, but it's good information because, we need data. Just like, what they're doing, the Maya's collecting data on us about the body. Well, you got to know how they're messing with the body. How they're destroying the body, how your chemtrails are poisoning you. Your water's being poisoned. What are you going to just continue to drink in the water because the government water is good? No, it ain't good. There's all kinds of stuff on it, and more so now. They're dumping all kinds of chemicals in the water. You want to survive? I want to survive. I want to continue to preach. I want my students here. I don't want them to go. So I'll show you stuff, how your water's being poisoned, chemtrails, how the shots have nothing but poison in them, and how it's just you think, well, I'm okay. You're going to drop dead in a year or two, or you're going to get cancers. You're going to get I have it all proven. It's all documented. And I'll show you what you can't find in the mainstream media. You don't like it? Go away. I don't care. I got enough ecstatic devotees who believe me. Yeah. This is your test. See if you really like us. You really like, you know. Yeah. So signal, and everybody, you should, why not? Why don't you want to know what the hell's going on? And you know, you need to be, don't you believe in Jesus? He said, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. I'm not going out fighting all this stuff, but you got to know what the hell they're doing to you. Physically and emotionally, mentally. Why you take these drugs? Because you believe the bullshit. You have the friggin' TV on. You don't know they're programming you. You need to know that. Grow up, you little babies. I'm going to get you. You got to grow up there, Shamagori. I want you to become wise as a serpent. You know these people, what they're doing. See? That's Maya Tattva. Why is it in the Bhagavatam? Why does it show you Hiranyakashipu's mentality? What demons do? How this is just a repeat. And you can look, oh, look at this. They were burning things when Hiranyakashipu was here. They burned the forests and all that stuff. Oh, look at all the burning here. You think it's all natural. Oh, look at this. You know, in the Bible even said earthquakes in diverse places. Well, there have always been earth. Oh yeah, have these kind of earthquakes lately? No, they have a thing the demons created, of course, under ultimately the will of God, but still you got to know they created earthquake things. Even the governments know that. Even Turkey knows that. Even Turkey, they said, yeah, these Americans, they created an earthquake machine to give us an earthquake. They saw a cloud. It's one of these things when the atmosphere is destroyed and they create the earthquake. All this stuff is the demons getting into imitating what the demigods do. See, the demigods are more fair, you know, tit for tat, you know, action and reaction, right? The demons, they don't know, we're just going to give reactions. Yeah. But anyway, it's all ordained. But still, you know, it's good to know what's going on here, you know, so you can stick around for a while. I don't want people dying here on us. I want everybody stick around long enough. Yeah. And you got to know, I mean, you need to know how you're being tricked, you know, like this thing. I'm sorry, you can't work. Therefore, you got to take this. You know how a few people already here, oh, you can't travel, therefore you got to take this. And you didn't listen to them. You know, all you had to do is just say, hey, wait a second. Don't worry. They're just trying to trick you into doing these things. And later on, they're going to relent because they follow the rules. They're only getting the sheeple who believe them. See, this is a programming too, but I'm programming you with the truth that of their intentions, how to understand people's intentions. Otherwise, you're going to be tricked. You listen to hypocrites and liars and cheaters. How can anything good come from that? Why do you think Maya Tattva is taught if we don't need to know about it? Why did Jesus say, hey, watch out for intimate association with the Pharisees? Because they're hypocrites, liars, and cheaters. Why does Gaur Hari say, watch out for association with these gurus? Because they're liars, cheaters, and hypocrites. I don't care how many tears they have in their eyes, or how they want to help you, or how sincere that why they're trying to save Prabhupada's movement. And that's why they're guru. They really don't want worship and all that stuff, but they take it and take it good. Oh, they're prancing around like fillies, like show horses. You ever see those show horses? Ooh, looking so good, but can't do it. It's just a show. And I get faulted. Well, I'm sorry, man. I'm here to make an impact on the world. like Jesus made an impact by telling the truth. The truth sets people free. Yeah, the shelter is here. The shelter is here. You come here, we'll prove it. Shelter is not. Have you not had it proven yet? Anybody out there sincere? Have you not had it proven that you don't get the shelter of Krishna? The shelter of Krishna, you have to have love and devotion. Otherwise, you don't have the shelter yet. That ain't no shelter. Flimsy, man. Rules, that's my shelter. Rules, regulations ain't strong enough in this Kali Yuga. You got to know why Lord Caitanya came here. He came to give you love, came to give you real love, not just love, love, love. Love for Krishna. Love for Lord Caitanya himself, Radha and Krishna. That's why the Lord came here. And can you imagine? After 50 years, they still don't know it. That's why they got to come here. After 50 years, even the Gaudiya Samiti doesn't know it, because they see this here and they think, "What's going on there? This ain't right." That means you don't know it. You're just talking about Radhe, Rupa, Rupa, we're Rupa Nugas. Well, where's the nugget? Where's the gold nugget of Rupa Nuga? Where's that Rupa nugget of gold? Here. And you don't see it? You're still blind. It ain't good enough, man, just talking about it, right? purebhakti.com. Hey, come over here. We're purebhakti.com. It's coming here, man, every day. And if you're not coming here, you ain't perfect in your purification. I don't care how many Radhes you say, how many Rupa Rupas, and that you're a Rupa Nuga without the nugget. We're Rupa Nugas with the nugget of golden ecstatic devotion. Gohari is going to make men out of somehow, and somehow, no matter what. I wanted to be nice and meek today. Humble and meek.
BTC
Blessed are the meek, they
28,417.
shall inherit the earth. Well, I don't want to inherit the earth, man. You can have the friggin' earth, man. Give me Bitcoin. I'd rather have Bitcoin. That's up in the cyber thing. It's light. I can carry it. I can go to any country, and I got my Bitcoin on my phone. Man, you know, I like light, man. Give me the lightest stuff. I don't want to carry heavy gold and stuff. You know, Bitcoin is better. It's just up in the air and the cyber, you know. And you need something, go, oh, here, I got my phone here, you know. It's a great idea. Great idea. Yeah. And the CBDC, see, you need to know a little bit about this. The CBDC is going to come out and they say, I'm sorry, you can't get this today because we got the way, you know, we can turn it on and off. And Gohari says, oh, well, too bad for you, man, because I got my own stock here, man. You know, yeah. See, wise as serpents. See, that's what they're thinking. Let's control all the little, you know, people who believe in us. I don't believe in them. I teach you who to believe in, and the Lord gives you great insights, shows you what's really valuable, even in the world. You know, there's value here. You know, like the mode of goodness, when to fast, when not to fast, what to eat, what not to eat, what to drink, what not to drink. You know, God, my Lord's practical. I don't know about your God. You know, my God's very practical. He shows me everything. We live together. We sleep together. We live together. We eat together. We purchase together, you know. He says, hey, get this Bitcoin because it's a good way to purchase. You know, you don't have to, because I got to, you know, my Maya's got the CBDC and you're my friend. I'm going to tell you, you know, these little things that these others don't know, care about. And whoever listens to you might, you know, they might also get the, the nuggets are here, and the pink elephant also. Yeah, the pink elephant. See, great tidal waves of love for Krishna. I don't know. I can't get through a verse. There's so much in there. The great tidal wave, isn't it? It's all I do is make comments on the obvious, and it's so funny. It's not obvious to anybody until you make the comments. It's like, wow, really? Yeah, it's right there. Can't you see? Great tidal waves of love for Krishna. That's where to be. That's Guru Tattva right there. That's where the whole world should be around, where you actually see with your own eyes great tidal waves of love for Krishna in the devotees. Tidal waves, not a small wave. Well, you see, in 1992, I had a hair stand up on my arm. Now, what kind of tidal wave is that? Or my guru is also a pure devotee, Gohar. Man, I saw a tear in his eye 4 weeks ago. Oh, is that a tidal wave? Whereas this every day, big. See, it's just the elephant in the room, man. That's where to be. That's where every devotee in ISKCON, Gaudiya Math, and Gaudiya Samiti, we'll start with them, much less the whole world, should be in this place where there's no illusion, man. Why? Because we speak about the truth. We program the truth into people, man. The truth is great, man. You got to get programmed because that's the way life works. The demons know, and they use it in a corrupted way because they're corrupted, right? They program you so that you lose. We program so that you win. We program so you become a goddess and goddess of fortune. We program so that you become a wealthy person spiritually, win spirit, wealthy in spirit, and then everything else will come. Why? Because Jesus said, Lord Caitanya said, the Bhagavatam says, those who perform pure devotional service, they get the results of economic development, sense enjoyment, liberation, religiosity. And Gohari Das is proof. I have to prove it. If you got to find a real recipient of the real path that you see. You see me doing a regular job. This is my job. See? Harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. It starts with one. For the Vaishnavas. Be religious. Look at this. T-shirt on. Gohari Maharaj. See, proof is in the. You got to be the scriptures, man. You got to be able to wear a T-shirt, and they call you Maharaj with no tilak and all that, and all these other titles I seem to get. I got the result just by chanting in ecstasy. My God, the truth must be here. The verse is here. And not only that, you think it's an ego thing? Well, I don't think it's ego because you can become like that too. Lalita's like that. She chants in ecstasy. You can call her a Bhakti Vedanta. Yeah, so no problem with that now. She's conclusive, right? Did you hear any? I don't hear any inconclusive. No, I would listen every day. There was a time I said, I gave the title out too fast, though. And I thought, well, I'm not quite ready yet. And I think, if you want titles, I'm just saying, you get the result. See, the point is not to get you get the result of everything. That's what I learned that's why I love this path. That's why I'm surrendered to this path. That's why all I want is this. This is so perfect path, man. Lord Caitanya is the only meaning to spiritual life, advancing in spiritual life, and that's the only meaning I know and want to know. Why not? I got the best avatar that's ever been here in 4,320,000,000 years. And you can also, if you come and listen to this preaching, I'll convince you. I'll base this preaching on the scripture. It says only once every 4,320,000,000 years does Lord Caitanya come. Gohar, you're repeating. I heard that before. I know that before. No, you don't know it. That's why it's repeated. The demons are repeating. That's why you believe in their bullshit, man. They're repeating same message over and over and over again because they know that's how you go into illusion. That's what Maya does. That's called Maya Tattva. See, what is Bhagavatam Tattva? You hear truth again and again and again and again. It sinks in. After a while, it becomes your reality because it's real, and you become real forever. And you get into reality. It becomes your lifestyle. Not instead of this, the illusion is people's lifestyle. They're always thinking about the illusions being fed to them by the Maya because they believe in the servants of the illusion. You got to meet the servants of the transcendental Lord and hear and be programmed with the truth. And then you become deprogrammed from the illusion. The truth is stronger, is better. It makes you sovereign. It makes you free in the truth, free in the Lord, free in God, free in Krishna, whatever your cherished deity is. But it's got to be the real one. Maya is also real, but only for a time. You want to be a temporary person? You want to just live and die and suffer and all that? Well, believe in her bullshit. Because she'll make you think that you're this body, right? Isn't that what she does? You're this body, man. Oh, you're your mind. You're your material emotions, your love for things and stuff and people and children and all that stuff. That's you. See, you are that, So that's what Maya does, programs you. You're also getting programmed here. I got to be honest with you. Yeah, but what is the program? Oh, you're not there by your spirit. Isn't that a more free, more subtle thing? Isn't that a better thing to know that your spirit, that's true, and it's true forever? Isn't it good to hear that that your spirit, that's who you are? Well, I heard that before. Well, listen again, because I'm listening. I like to hear this. It must be Krishna likes to hear. This nice reminder, the real religion for this age, Lord Caitanya himself said, is to remember the truth, remember Krishna, remember the philosophy, remember these truths, and remind others. See, that's my job. I want to remember, remind others, and be happy and chant forever in ecstasy, like Narada Muni. That's firm, fixed in devotional service. And then you come here, you can also be like that. Look at Lalita, she's firmly fixed. See, why? Because of love for Krishna. When you attain life's ultimate goal, you become firmly fixed in love for Krishna, right? That's all you want. No more love. Oh no, I don't know, that old false ego, I used to be miserable, and I used to love being miserable because I get the batteries out there to come onto, oh, you poor thing. Oh, you poor thing. Yes, give me more energy, give me more. You see, I'm a miserable person. You see, this is the relationship, with illusion. I'd rather, hey, Lord, hey, man, I think about you. I get energy. I get life. Get potency. Got something to give. I ain't thinking about I got to get from, give me some. Look at the disempowerment of that. See, I'm such a poor person. Yeah, you're poor because you're like, you're in the world. That's an old skin. You get life from the Lord, from the life from the transcendental Lord. See, it gives you a new kind of life, new kind of energy, enlivening. You enliven others. You speak life into people. Okay? Speaking death into people, you're the body, man. Ooh, you're a woke person. Ooh, you're a he, she. You see, that's all death, man, because you believe you're a he, she, and that means you don't know who you are, gender confusions and all that. You don't even know as a human being who you are. That's how dark it is. Here you become the he, she of your immortal nature. What is this? Well, I'm a cowherd boy. I just here to have my friend is Krishna, or I'm here to take care of Krishna, or Krishna is my beloved. Oh, I'm an eternal servant of my Lord. I kind of identify with all of that, actually. Wonder who that is. Oh, the gopis identify with it all. They serve Krishna in different ways. Whatever way he needs to be served. See? That's why you see, a real spiritual master in the real Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya is gopi. They're everything. Sometimes you're your father, sometimes your mother, sometimes your intimate friend. See, sometimes your beloved too. Huh? Isn't it interesting, huh? All relationships. They're your eternal master, my Lord, birth after birth. See, that's finding a real guru. It's got to be like that. Otherwise, you haven't found the real guru yet. You still need shiksha. You're still in the process. This is a no joke thing. This is well, there's a lot of jokes, but this is for real. It's by the book.
28,424.
Devotee Bhagavat means devotee Bhagavat. It's not just a word. Well, this guru is devotee Bhagavat. Yeah, is he? Has he attained life's ultimate goal? Love of Krishna, prema bhakti? Oh, well, that's not really on the checklist. That's not our standard. They've been programming us with this new standard, and so that we accept this standard. See, and I just come here, busted. Sorry, that ain't true. That ain't the truth. That's something superimposed, some artificial thing. No. It's by the book, by the song book even. Yeah, just in the song book. From him or her ecstatic prema emanates. By their word, all my ignorance, all my religiosity, abandon all varieties of religion. And surrender to Krishna. We teach that, how to surrender to Krishna, who Krishna is, what Krishna is. Where you get the experience, you get the love awakened in you, and then the Lord shows you your relationship and shows you everything. Darn, it's all about God and his needs. And if we don't want to serve him, he kicks us into Maya and become slaves of his dark energy. He doesn't kick us. We're attracted. It's just an attraction thing. Yeah, you're attracted back here. It's not that if you're bonded to things in the world, you come back. See, this is the solvent. This dissolves. Counteraction by attraction to transcendental. What's transcendental? That's what even on the battlefield, Bhishma taught this. Counteraction. It's in the Bhagavatam. You can find it. In the first canto, actually. Bhishma taught the science of actually more Vaidhi Bhakti and stuff like that, but still he talked about counteracting material attachment by spiritual attachment. That's what we do here. After a while, you just get it. Like, what am I attached to these mundane persons and all that? Just cause me misery. And all attachment to Krishna just frees me. After a while, you start to get it. Like, oh, and then you just gravitate towards love of Krishna forever. You're not thinking, well, let me love this guy and look at it. Look at all the misery they've caused you. Look how weak it's made you. After a while, you figure it out. How do you do that? By counteracting that by lots of love for Krishna, lots of sadhu sangha, lots and lots. Yeah. Those who don't figure it out so fast are the ones who go back into that and love their little children, and so much so that they don't come to sadhu sangha, sometimes for months. And that's all because of strong love for what is not really real and it's just passing. You come here, what do you get? Everything. You get love for God. You get purified. And then you get a balanced relationship in your family life. Otherwise, you're imbalanced and you become weak and you become addicted and controlled. See? And proof is this becomes weakened. See, that's why I keep encouraging. You come here, you get everything. You can have your relation, you can have your family and all that, but you don't come here. That's all you get is your family attachments, and you definitely will come back because it's strong attachment to this world, strong attachment to family life. You come here, you get Krishna, and you can have your friggin' family life. You can have your cats and dogs. What? Come on, man. What other God? You want to worship the God of these Vaidhi Bhaktas, the God of these gurus. All you get is renunciation and rules and regulations. You don't get, and it's very hard. Oh, it's so hard to meditate. It's so hard to think of Krishna. Yeah, because you go into people who don't think of Krishna naturally in ecstasy. And then you get this pleasure, this transcendental pleasure. And then you can have what you have or not. Who cares? You see me saying, what are you eating today? What didn't you eat today? How did you do Ekadasi? Did you do this? Did you do all these hard things, difficult things? Did you do? What do I say? Made it too easy. It's just so easy that people, they can't appreciate it. I should charge you $1 billion per class for what you get here. 2 billion. Maybe then you'll think it's important. Well, you come here, you get attached to Krishna so easily, all your burdens come off so easily. You counteract attachment to this mundane world, you transcend illusion so easily. Well, it's kind of too easy, because I'm programmed that everything's got to be hard. Well, too bad for you, whoever's doing like that. Come here, you get everything. Didn't Jesus say, well, this is a Jesus trip, man. Seek the kingdom of God. Well, I'm telling you how to do it, man. Just come here every day, turn your camera on. You don't have to even be in physical association. Come and listen to this vibration. Yeah, listen to me smack the Maya a little bit around. And get purified. Think, well, why is he so? Yeah, let it come out, man. Let's get the poison out. Faster the better. After a while, you see what I'm doing here. After a while, I'll see what I'm doing here,
BTC 28,400.
Becomes apparent. Takes a lot of sadhu sangha, man. And then everything will be fine. Yeah, you have your family, no problem. Otherwise, big problems, and you'll know it. Oh, yeah, man, everything's hard. Yeah. Oh, and your wife or husband will jerk you around, control you more. After a while, the TV goes on. You're watching that. You're so exhausted being used as a battery by your husbands and wives and governments. Yeah, your government, and they're your authorities because you believe in the programming. I want to see you smack my Maya. I mean Maya. I'm smacking around, yeah. Smack her around. It's kind of an S&M thing. She actually likes it. She likes it. Somebody's finally smacking me around. People are not a challenge for Maya. She needs something formidable. That's why we make formidable adversaries for Maya, where you can fight with her a little bit. She likes it. It's like a wrestling match. You ever see people wrestling where they're in a ring? People go and watch, because it's entertainment. And a fighter likes a good fight. See, Maya, and the only formidable persons for Maya is a resident of Vrindavan, actually. Did you know that? Lord Shiva represents Maya, right? The devil. Yeah, the devil. He's the devil. But he's also a devotee. He's got the other side, too. I look at the other side. That's his work as being the devil. He says, well, if people believe in my bullshit, they deserve to be. Because that's what I do. That's my nature. It's like a snake. You see snakes? You can carry it. You think, oh, the poor snake is drowning in a river. Oh, let me carry it across. And the snake is smart. You carry it across. Now it's on dry land. And what does it do? It bites you. See? That's Maya. That's the world. See? We're useful idiots to Maya. Her nature is to kill you. Her nature is to maim you, to disease you, to make you less intelligent, to control you. That's what she does, man. So most people, there's no challenge for her. She needs a cowherd boy or a cowherd girl or somebody to fight with. It's true. You know, if you ever listen to the Tulsi story, Shiva challenged Sankachuta, who was a demon. And Sankachuta said, "You're Shiva, man. You're Shiva. How can I fight with you? How can you not fight with me?" He says, "You're actually a cowherd boy in Vrindavan. You're definitely a worthy adversary." And the only way Shiva lost was Sankachuta gave up because he wanted to. Otherwise, he would have won. But see, by losing, it was kind of like Jesus, you know, sacrificed his life, and something happened that was really great. Well, Sankachuta also sacrificed his life, and you know what happened? He became the pure conch shell that they use in announcing the Lord. See, that's esoteric in itself too. See, that's the living devotee in the world. They announce the Lord, the coming of the Lord. That's all we're doing here. That's the meaning of the conch shell. You know, conch shell announced that the Lord was coming. That conch shell is a devotee. What do you think I'm doing here? I'm just announcing. Make straight the way of the Lord. The Lord is here. The Lord is coming here. Every day he comes here. If I didn't believe that, or if I didn't know that, how could I actually preach? How could I communicate it to others? How could I prove it to others? That means the Lord wouldn't be here. All you would get is at best is a bunch of rules and regulations and burdens. Nothing much would come off. You see, look at the devotees. How much progress do you see in your God brothers out there? They're pretty much the same as they were. Nothing very special or that. Look at yourselves. Look at the devotees in this Sangha. Look at how they've progressed in 1 year or 6 months or 5 years or 2 years. Mega advancement. Some have attained life's ultimate goal. Some in a week they've attained that. The Lord says, "Oh, I think I could see." The Lord sees past, present, future. Give Lalita love of God after a week. There's other stuff going through all these challenges. It's like a bird baby being born, you know. After a while, you forget all about it. Yeah. How am I going to get through this verse? It'll be hours. I can't believe this. I just, it's like chewing your food really good. I just take each word, each concept, and just relish it, taste it. It's like fine wine. You ever see the cognac they put in a fine glass? See, that's the verses of the Lord here, man. That's why we have unlimited potency here, unlimited arrows to destroy the illusion, unlimited. Maya, compared to these, just what we got in one book, this seemingly unlimited Maya is destroyed just from one verse, even. See, to me, this is wealth, man. All right. See? Oh, this is all good. I'm going back here. Why do we lament? This is another verse, 32. Why do we lament for these animals in the guise of men, intoxicated by the taste of things other than Krishna? That's the world, man. Intoxicated by what? Pride, usually. Like, for example, Trump, the proud of that. Where does that pride come from? It comes from attachment to money, attachment to fruitive work. Pride, automatically. That's your payment. See, people are satisfied with lousy payments. This is what we're here to do, teach people about high payment. See, high payment, we're here to show you what the payment is by being intoxicated with love of Krishna. Look at the payment Lalita has. Look at the payment that all devotees have when their love is increasing. See, you get realizations, revelations, understanding God, understanding your actual position in this world. Trump doesn't understand. Why? Because, and I'm not to criticize, just to use examples. So we learn. It's all about learning. It's about learning about things, using the examples of Bhagavatam. They have names, right? Daksha, Shiva. Well, why not Trump? Why not Jaipataka? Why not Radhanath? So we can learn. Isn't the point to learn, not to stroke the false ego? You can use my name. You could say that clown Gohari, and they do. Right? Gohari's the big clown. I'm okay. Use my name. I am a clown. I love clowning around. Right, Shamaguri? I a self-admitted clown. Fool. Dancing dog, just like Krishna Das Kaviraj. I've become a intoxicated dancing dog. Therefore, I wrote all these crazy things. Crazy to the Vaidhi Bhaktas. They think they understand. They give you the wrong purports. Just naturally, because they haven't attained life's ultimate goal, love of Krishna. Shouldn't that be the guru? Isn't that Bhagavad Gita 10:10? To those who worship Krishna with loving ecstasy, that's called prema bhakti. I give them the right understanding. That's Gurudev, isn't it? I give them real knowledge. Isn't that from them transcendental knowledge? From their mouth, transcendental knowledge comes? That's the standard. Get this checklist out of my face, out of your face. You got the songbook that you don't understand because they can't communicate the meaning. They are not the meaning. You got to meet the embodiment of the meaning of the song. From their word, my ignorance is destroyed. Do you feel it? You experience that? From them ecstatic prema emanates. Can you see it? Can you at least, maybe you don't feel it, but can you see it in the scriptures at least? Can you read about it? That a devotee, chapter 23 of Madhya Lila, life's ultimate goal, love of Krishna, one who has attained it. Sometimes they cry, laugh, choke up, many symptoms in their temple. They know the body is a temple. They don't need external deities. The deity lives. The living God is in them. Oh, Tarzan and Jane is in there, in their original form. Krishna. They're the real Tarzan and Jane, the real Barbie and Ken. What do you think all these stories come from? They're all about who? Radha and Krishna in their pure form, ultimately. Isn't it funny? Tarzan has a Jane, right? What's the source of Tarzan's inspiration? Jane, right? Who's the source of Krishna's inspiration? Radha. Who's the source of Barbie's inspiration? Ken. Who's the source of Ken's inspiration? Barbie. Who's the source of the girlfriend's inspirations of Barbie? I mean, Barbie is the source of their inspiration. They're always serving Barbie. And Ken's boyfriends, you see, it's all about Radha and Krishna, the whole ball of wax. It's always been that way. If you don't see like that, you come here and you'll begin to see Radha and Krishna in everything. In the reflection, You see in the mirror the reflection of this world. Oh, Radha and Krishna. Oh, Radha and Krishna. Oh, Radha and Krishna. Oh, Radha and Krishna. What is it? What do you think it means to see Krishna everywhere? Oh, yeah, love for the love of a person for their son and their daughter and everything. See, love for Krishna, love for Krishna, love for Krishna in that form. But that form it's a temporary form, you know, it comes and goes and you're caught up in that illusion, caught up in the reflection. We're here to take you out of the reflection and put you in the light forever. Where the source, the real light, the conclusive understanding of who you are and who you're really related to forever. It's great, man. We got to show you that. We got to not just speculate on what a teacher is and a guru. Show you what it is to live in the light. And not just to live in the Brahman light. That ain't strong enough. Live in the conclusive understanding. That's the biggest light you're ever going to have in the world. It's brighter than the sun and brighter than Brahman is the conclusive truth. That's why it's in Bhagavatam. You don't see a shiny book, do you? Nah, that ain't good enough. You need to have shiny knowledge of the absolute truth as it is. The conclusive understanding of who and what Krishna is. The revealed scriptures, which is revealed by living devotees who wrote those books because the Lord was alive in them and they could write those books. And then you need a living devotee to preach those books. Obviously, you could see, look how slow everything is going in most devotees. They still think Varnashram Dharma is the ultimate goal of life, or following people who haven't realized Krishna is the ultimate goal. Nothing makes my heart warmer than my beloved wise guru uses references like Barbie and Ken to explain it. If this isn't perfect fit for me, I don't know what it is. I used to do reviews, esoteric reviews, Krishna conscious reviews on Barbie and Ken movies. I think I can find one. It's on the internet somehow. Maybe I'll do a search on. You can do a search. Barbie and Ken review by Gaur Haridas. Other movies too. I was into that, man. Songs. Take a song and give you the esoteric thing. The love songs are the best. They're about teenage love, and they're so conclusive. Some are so conclusive. It's unbelievable. Actually, it's like if you put all that onto the stuff between the man and woman, and you superimpose that on Krishna, it would be perfect conclusive truth.
Based on the Vedas.
Based on the Vedas. Yeah. Matter of fact, even Lord Caitanya was hearing a song. Well, I don't know. That was a different instance, but something. Oh yeah, they were great singing. Yeah. Yeah. That's why, the songs generally they have, or the poetry of the Goswamis, they talk about lust, the lust of the gopis. See? But you see, the lust, the lust is like this impulsive, have to have Krishna. See, it's like that kind of very impulsive. And so when a person is attached to the bodies of men and women, it's also like that. See, but it's bodily, it's material bodily. It's not for the transcendental body of the Lord. That's why those who are very attached to chanting the name, that's God's body in the form of the name. See, they become very impulsive, very ecstatic, you're very concentrated on that. Thank you guys for allowing me to be myself. I feel it's really great, All right, what else we got here? So the advent of Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu is like an expanding ocean of nectar. One who does not collect the valuable jewels within that ocean is certainly the poorest of the poor. That's another meaning of Sadhu Sangha. See, we're here for the appearance of Lord Caitanya. Who comes? It's like an ever-expanding ocean of nectar. You notice why the classes are always better all the time, and we're being nourished, our bhakti is being nourished, our purification is. Why wouldn't you come here? The appearance of the Lord is so rare, and he's appearing again. This is what, why I yell so much, I think, is to get in the importance of what we're doing here. Because that same Lord that appears here only once every 4,320,000,000 years is continued again now, because that appearance is happening again in our preaching, in our chanting together. And so many benedictions come just from being where the Lord is appearing. You become, naturally attached to Lord Caitanya, and that's your saving grace. That's being more than saved. Naturally attracted. I've seen, people, they like to read Chaitanya Bhagavat and Chaitanya Charitamrita, and they're attracted, and it awakens their bhakti. You just attain life's ultimate goal so easily. Where are you going to find an easier path than where the Lord is appearing? That's why he appeared 550 years ago, and that's why he appeared again now in 2023 here in Sadhu Sangha. He appears every day for our benefit and for the world's benefit. We prove it. It's a no-brainer now. If it's not a no-brainer, you got no brain. Come here and you'll get a brain. And you won't need any brain to figure it out. Is this really a doubtful brain? Is this really real? Am I in the right place? It'll be a no-brainer. You won't have any brain like that. Material brain. You have a spiritual brain. You have Krishna's brain. He'll give you intelligence. He's the intelligent of the intelligent. And you'll get the real intelligence, the ultimate intelligence, devotional intelligence.
28,454.
You'll speak life into people, not death, not speculations. Keep them down on the Vaidhi. I blast people through that Vaidhi resistance. We are the resistance. And actually, the power behind the resistance, through the resistance. It's a resistance. Even in Bitcoin, there's a level of resistance. It's like a ceiling. It's hard to get through. It needs a special push. Yeah, this Lord Chaitanya's amazing grace place is the push through the resistance of Vaidhi and Varnashram Dharma to the next platform of freedom. Eternal freedom. To be mad with the chanting of the holy name. Otherwise, how are you going to get a breakthrough? You'll stay another 50 years in Vaidhi. You need this push through the resistance. All the resistance, all these gurus and all their followers, they're providing the resistance, right? No, go on. You stop preaching. No, and stop crying. Stop crying. Lalita, you demon. Stop crying. See, that's the resistance. And Lalita and Gohari and Johan and others here, we just push through. No, we're going to break through. We're going to break you through. We're already breaking through. We're just carrying you on our back to break you through your own bullshit, your own, low levels. By preaching the truth, man. All of your gurus and all your followers are keeping you, oh no, Prabhupada only wanted us to be rule followers, and we always have to do austerities and hard things. No, that's too easy. No, yeah, it's too easy, and it's meant to be too easy, because everything Lord Caitanya does for us is too easy. He came to give us the too easy path. He does it by giving us the two, and then it becomes easy. He gives us the love for Krishna, and then it's the too easy path. Otherwise not. It's the too hard path. You want to do the too easy path, come here, and then it'll be two, and then it'll be easy, because the love for Krishna will quickly awaken. All your obstacles will go a lot quicker than 1,000,000 years in Vaidhi, because we have that kind of spiritual potency here. It's been given to us. Prabhupada told me, my approval, lay it on the world, the real truth. Preach my Chaitanya Leela book. Now, give them the essence. Give them Lord Chaitanya. Bring Lord Chaitanya here. Isn't that what we're doing? Isn't that what ecstatic love is? Proof that Lord Chaitanya is here, because we're chanting in ecstasy. That means that vibration and emanating. Who, if you're in earshot of that, man, you're very fortunate. Otherwise, you're in the vibrations that's going out and purifying the universe. But especially if you're in earshot of that, then we shoot the arrow right through the ear into the heart. See, and you don't die, you live. Krishna will live in you with these arrows. We're not shooting death into Maya shoots death into you. Speculate arrows of speculations. These gurus, speculation arrow. No, you got to get the real arrow, from the empowered arrow, from the quiver that never ends, never empties. We shoot life into devotee every day. Well, you didn't know I was an archer. It's another hat. Every day I'm shooting arrows. Quiver never ends, you know. These books are my quiver, man, with the arrows, both. The mouth is the arrow. See, yeah. But it is, man. But you got to love these verses. You got to love the name. Otherwise, you got no proof that you're authorized. I don't need any degree on the wall. None of my students need any degree on the wall. We just need to see the degree of ecstasy that you got. What is the degree of your ecstasy? That's pretty self-evident, isn't it, Lalita? We can see what is the degree of your ecstasy and the degree of your conclusive understanding because of that ecstasy. See? Bhagavad Gita 10:10 again and again. That's the guru, that verse. Follow the verse. People have been following the money. See, you didn't follow the money to find that these guys have other intentions. You got to come and follow the verse here. See, follow the verse and you'll find this Sadhu Sangha here. You'll find these kinds of devotees here who got the real mercy of these verses. They're the manifestation, the living verses. It's alive again through the preaching of devotees. Who are these verses? Because that Lord, who is the verses inside, lives inside them. There you go. You found the best association in this universe. Some rare people. And you can become one of those rare people here. Otherwise, you'll be reading Bhagavad Gita 10:10 and not understanding it, and then bullshitting about, well, I understand Bhagavad Gita. See my degree on the wall? And that's only good for neophyte gurus and neophyte followers. The blind leading the blind. Not good enough for us. See, we look at the internal position. I'm looking at the degree of Lalita's devotion. Is she a real devotee? Is she faking it? Let me see her realizations. That's what I'm looking at. Why aren't you guys looking? You guys consider yourselves gurus and followers of gurus? Why don't you look like what I'm saying? Oh, is this not easy to understand how you should be looking? What you should be looking for in a savior? We don't need any saviors. And when people say that, well, let's see that you're saved. Are you Bhagavad Gita 10:10? Do you worship God in ecstatic love? Well, no, we just see the light and that we're not our stories. Oh, I see you're caught up in the illusion of Brahman still. It's still not clean enough. You're blinded by the light. You don't see the deeper light. Oh, you're blinded by something other than intoxicating with Krishna. I'm blinded by true love, man. I'm blind. Love is blind. It's true. I'm just blinded by ecstatic devotion, man. I love it, man. I'm intoxicated by it. Everything is good about it. That's all what I've learned. If you don't like devotees who are intoxicated by love of Krishna, you're blind, man. You're contaminated. I don't care. You go by the name of a guru and Bhakti Vedanta. You don't like ecstatic devotees. You are contaminated. That's my realization. That's why the devotees of Lord Caitanya who love ecstatic devotion and love conclusive truth, they poo-poo the demigods and astrologies and all that. Don't be promoting that stuff around here. I leave that place. That's why I left the place, you know. Oh, you think that's your God, astrology and that. Rather be alone. Rather be alone. Otherwise, I just get people's troubles who believe in goodness and all. I'd rather be, you just keep listening until you get it also. And you're happy to be alone with Krishna and Krishna's real devotees and serve Krishna and Krishna's real devotees and leave all the homeless and all that because the Lord has all kinds of servants. Don't do other people's work. Don't do mow to goody two shoes. Haven't you learned your lesson? Oh, and that's the big lesson for those who do it. So that's your purification, to realize you don't have to serve anybody but the devotees. Put your energy in serving the devotees completely. Serving the Vaishnavas who have love of Krishna. If you're doing that, now you're doing the greatest welfare work in the world because the harvest is plentiful and the workers are few. Become one of those workers and not mix their feet in two boats. That's the whole problem. Why I can't preach? Well, your feet are in two friggin' boats. And that's why you get purified like that, like we have in our Sangha. Some people having misfortunes. Because your feet are in two friggin' boats. And they're beginning to know that, so that's good.
BTC
You come here, Krishna will make sure you figure the lesson out. You put all your eggs in this basket and see those. Look at Lita's put all her eggs. Is your eggs in any other basket? Do you wholeheartedly believe? Are you looking for any other philosophy? Are you having doubts that you're not in the right place? See, that's why you got to follow the witnesses. Follow their do what they did, hang out with them, man, get purified, pick up their vibration, pick up the energy, and then you'll be blessed and purified. And these guys can work their ass off under the tutelage of these gurus, and the gurus can work their butts off doing all their austerities and everything. And you get everything just by association, just by knowing. See, it's all association. You get perfect success in Krishna consciousness. And just like in the world, why you want to be wealthy in real estate, it's location. On the spiritual platform, it's association. You just come here. You just really come here, and I'll convince you because my Lord has convinced me, and I'm here to convince the world, and that's how it works. And you become convinced that all your sins will be forgiven just by faith in this word, because you can check it in the book. You can check it in the devotees who have faith in these words, and look at their experience. Look at Lalita's experience. You want to be like that? Well, you just hang out here. You don't have to be artificial. You can say you have doubts and all that stuff, but stick here and for the purpose of becoming, if that looks good to you, you want to be like that? I mean, I'm here. That looks good to me. I follow in the example of even my disciples. They're ecstatic like this. Oh, let's see. Let me see what they're doing here. Let me follow like that. And if you're not thinking that way, and I'm thinking that way, something's wrong with you. obviously. I'm thinking that way, and as ecstatic as I am, and you're not thinking that way, and a lot of you may not even have that kind of ecstasy. I'm going to look at like, well, look at Krishna's skin. Boy, he's really pleased with this lady. What's she doing? What's she doing to please him? See, you got to be like that, scientific. What kind of, how does she do it? I watch, observe her, observe, oh, I see, boy, she really listens. Man, does she concentrate when she chants? Boy, does she listen to these lectures.
Right association, that's what I do.
Right association, see? You want to learn? Inquire from her and Johan how to do it. And others. Janaki, ask her how she's happy. You see, I always smile on her face, man. Very happy. Happy man. Look at Amy. Look at the real Fanny. Look at the inquire. You get to hang out with the most illustrious devotees on this universe. They're better, to be honest with you, better than 1,000 of those leaders in all these ISKCONs and everything from what I've seen. I don't see them with the kind of realization and ecstasy that even somebody that Amy has or Fanny. How can that be? Well, that's the way Maya works. She usually puts into leadership positions people that are not really that qualified. For why? Well, because most of their followers are not qualified either, that qualified. But we're here to make the difference. We're here to change, man. We can make big change in you. You can go from following leaders and Faucis and Radhanas and Jayapatakas who can only teach you Vaidhi or politics or take poison in your arms. Even the gurus tell you that Acharya Dev said, take poison in your arm. You can go from all of that into this. See real Maya Tattva, real Guru Tattva, real Rasa. What other wealth is there than the truth like that? Real basic, the deep, what are you getting here? The deep understanding of the scriptures, the inner understanding. Am I just saying, well, this verse means you should follow lots of rules. You should be austere. You should be a sannyasi like Lord Caitanya. See, Lord Caitanya showed we all should be sannyasis. Well, I can't really do it, but I'll put on the dress of a sannyasi and act like them. You know what? I've seen so many sannyasis that were no better than me. Who makes you to be a sannyasi? All you did was somehow or other, by hook or crook, you got in there. Oh, you were initiated by Prabhupada. Therefore, you have a right and I don't have a right to be it. Why would I even want to be a sannyasi? I'm having too much fun just being what I am and chanting the holy name in ecstasy. To me, this is life's ultimate goal, not to be a friggin' sannyasi with a bunch of followers. I get everything. I'm already getting a bunch of followers, man, and I'm not even looking for it. All I'm doing, I'm teaching truths that they can't even do, and they won't do because they would lose all their followers. You have to have something real to do that, to preach truth like this, to get angry in front of you think they have to feign that they're humble and feign that they're peaceful. They're not peaceful inside. There, I just bring out, man, to show that this is transcendental. People change here, man. They transform here with this anger or alleged anger. Well, it's anger, man, yeah. But there's a purifying anger and there's a polluting anger. You come here, you'll learn the difference. First, your own pollution comes out usually first. And you know how that shows up? God, why is he so angry? Ooh, turn the volume down. When you start turning the volume up, now you know you're making progress. Gohar, he doesn't watch his words. Are you kidding? I'm watching my words with full attention. But I don't suppress them. I'm watching them closely, listening. I like it. I like them. Ooh, interesting. Wow. I'm watching the teleprompter. You see, it's they have teleprompters of politicians that are just reading off the thing. I'm also doing that. You think this is, But I can't speak on my own. I have to look at the transcendental teleprompter. I don't have that physical thing. They got that thing that costs a lot of money. I can't afford one of those. Even on podcast, for the people that want to be famous podcasters, they got teleprompter. That's why they speak so well. They're sitting there looking at a teleprompter. So I also have to have it, but I can't afford these expensive things they got. So I just have my transcendental organic one. I just, it happens really fast, man. It's almost like, I don't know if I'm speaking or if the Lord's speaking. It's like really quick, but it's being teleprompted, man. Like how Prabhupada was writing. I do it with the speaking thing. And you guys become like that too. Whatever I am, you become that and better even. Ye shall do greater things than I. If you're not with a guru like that, you haven't found a real guru who's preaching the intimate things. They got to preach they can't give you a Moses trip. Moses saw God. He was intimate with the Lord, right? The proof is his hair turned white. Not really. He saw the ghost, the Holy Ghost. See? But what did he give you? Rules, regulations, mandates. You must do this. You have to do this, or you're going to hell. Right? That was it. What did Bhaktisiddhanta give you? What did what did Prabhupada give you? Rules, regulate. You must. You have to. That level. What are you getting here? You're getting the next platform. See, spontaneous devotional teachings without holding back and just giving you the rule book. They were here to finish it, man. Give us a
But they
word.
couldn't give anything else. They could not give anything else because I read it once in Bhagavad Gita. I think it was chapter 12. If you can't put your mind on the Lord, meaning if you don't have that relationship, if you can't find the connection, if you're not an ecstatic devotee, actually, that's what it means.
BTC
You've got to follow those rules. There are
28,421.
several parts. Because there is nothing else. But for us, the Lord is taking away those rules because you do everything automatically. You just follow those rules as well. You are attracted. You get up early for the Lord. You're cooking for the Lord. You're doing that service. Out of attraction because he gives you something else. He gives you that attraction. He pulls you towards him and you don't want to do anything else. So that's the difference. But if you can't give them the spirit so that they don't have the attraction and the relationship, you've got to
Yeah.
give them something else.
Yeah. Yeah, the rules and regulations, if you analyze them, the rule is to always, the essence of the rule is nectar of instruction. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. So the rules they made is you cook for the deity. You go to the program, you worship Mangal Artik, you worship the afternoon Artik and the evening Artik. You do Guru Puja, you do Tulsi Puja. See, these are the rules. And those are the ones, the engaging in the worship. And then the other rules are, okay, no, don't do this, don't do that, don't eat this, don't know that. See, so this level is you're doing, like you say, you're doing this, you're meditating, you're cooking for Krishna, you're seeing the deity. But on this level, you could just do one thing, chant the holy name, and you're doing everything. You're cooking for Krishna is to meditate on Krishna. See, and because you need to do something, to do that. Usually fruitive, so you're cooking for Krishna. Well, a devotee doesn't even have to think, they just cooking for Krishna just by chanting the holy name. You're thinking about Krishna. All the 9 processes of devotional service is simply in the chanting, if that's your thing. Maybe you're a Pujari type. You know, the Lord Caitanya had a pure devotees who just like to worship the deity. Same thing, but they do it in ecstasy. Well, I do my deity worship by chanting and hearing. And so Haridas was like that. Matter of fact, the Lord in Harinam Chintanami, which is a brilliant book by Bhakti Vinod, where Lord Caitanya said, "Oh, Haridas, I want you to teach about deity worship." And Haridas said, "Me? I just took in shelter of the holy name. I can't teach about deity worship." And then he goes on to explain about deity worship, because it's the same thing. He's worshiping the deity and chanting perfectly. When you worship Krishna on the altar, you chant mantras. Well, on an ecstatic devotee's heart is the deity, is Radha and Krishna, and they're chanting mantras. See, but in ecstasy, and they don't need anything external to do it. See, they got all they're the empowered version of the Bhagavad Gita verse. He said, "I'm the offering, I'm the butter, I'm the fire of sacrifice, I'm all." See, that's the devotee who is empowered to worship the Lord like that. You become the empowered version of that verse. You don't need the Lord is everything in you because he's in you. And therefore, just by chanting the holy name, you're the sacrifice, you're the worshiper, you're the ingredients. Everything is there. Okay? That's why what you can get here, I have no practical place on this planet to get this.
The
Really.
spirit is so strong. These explanations, this intelligence of the Lord is so strong, so powerful. It's so fantastic to understand things that you say, my God, I get this all for free. Actually, by remembering, just by remembering, and you do it automatically
Yeah,
because you want to be together. That's all.
Yeah.
You want to be with Him.
Yeah.
And then you get this from this closeness, like Arjuna, you're my friend now. I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna tell you things about me.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
And and this our preaching is relish this state of consciousness and share it at the same time. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I love this. This is a great job. I love this job, you know, and we're giving this job to others. Whereas you getting purified, and you also become like your guru. Why not? That's how you do. That's the whole point here. You come into your personal relationship with the Lord. Now you're free in the Lord, like I'm free in the Lord. You're free in devotees, like I'm free in devotees. All illusions are gone. You know, this thing of, oh, I don't need a savior. All this stuff. What I need is I love having saviors. Prabhupada is my Lord birth after birth. Rupa Goswami, my Lord birth after birth. They're all my Lord. My Lord is in them, you know, and I'm just in them, and therefore the Lord remains in me because I understand things as it is because of that mercy. And I'm here to preach that to others so that you can be like this also and do fantastic, great things, because then the spiritual potency of the Lord will use you. Yeah, this is the best place in the universe as far as I'm concerned. Prove there's a better place in this world. Prove. Come on. Yeah. If not, then just come here. What the heck? You know, what good is it to say, go hurry. You know, you think you're the only pure devotee? Well, show some other pure devotees, because I'm not the only one here. There's Lalita, and there's Johan, there's Janaki, there's Amy, and there's Shamaguri. How many more? So many more here. There's Aman. There's Govinda. Yeah, and so many. And if you're not quite on that, yeah, well, everybody in a sense, you come here, you put right, even if you're a beginner, you're a neophyte pure devotee here, because very quickly you're going to be in your eternal position. There are two types of pure devotees according to Chaitanya Charitamrita. There's the eternal liberated associate, and that happens very quick coming here. And then there's the neophyte. You want to go from neophyte to your eternal position. It goes very fast here. But you can stay in these sanghas with Radhanath and all that, and you're just Dvaiti Bhakti when you start, and you'll just kind of inch along like a snail, and then you'll probably die a Vaiti Bhakti like him because, yeah, have you seen anything extraordinary? We're talking, if you want to talk real Krishna consciousness, let's talk real ecstasy that Lord Caitanya brought here. Let's talk real conclusive understanding. Let's talk communication of that ecstasy. That's all here, and nowhere else have I seen it. You prove it, that you've seen what I just said and shown here. Otherwise, button it. And just come here and take advantage of this amazing opportunity. If the Lord gives you the intelligence. Amy Rose replying to Freddie. The resistance here in the world is the chemicals in the food, air, water, subliminal control, medication, misinformation, all that. Yeah, there's all that. That goes very easily here. That's why we got to fight a little bit with some of the students here. They don't believe how all on that level here, the grounded, that's the ground floor. They're kind of floating up. They want to float up in the area, like Johan likes to stay up. Well, he's a pretty grounded guy. He preaches grounded way too. Yeah. But yeah, you got to know all this missing, all that stuff it's easy. Yeah. Because if you don't believe in it, then you're free. If you still have faith in it, you're kind of a little bit, it can bite you in the ass. That's the thing. You can still be tricked because you still believe in these things. Oh, a lot of comments today. Why, Dr. Tom, why do I feel I am not good or pure enough?
BTC 28,000.
Oh, yeah, because you want to be, it's an attachment to that. I'm not pure enough. I'm not good. And you're thinking that's bad because you want to be perfect and you want to be like God. You want to be God. It's a Mayavadi thing. See? So let me show you the example, the other side. So why do I feel I'm not good enough? I'm not good. I'm not good. Well, I feel I'm not good either. I'm not good. I'm not good and I'm not bad. It's not about being good or bad. That's illusion. Or pure enough. Yeah, I'm not pure enough. I want more pure. I think Lalita wants more purification. Don't you like purification? Krishna Das Kaviraj like, I like purification. I want more purification. You think it's a bad thing because you want to be God. You want to be the supreme pure one, right? You want to be good. You want to be as good as God, right? That's the Maya. You're stuck in the Mayavadi thing a little bit here. Yeah, good. I'm not good. I don't identify as a good or bad person. I identify as a transcendentally servant of the Lord. I'm the servant of the transcendental Lord. And I'm not pure, and I'll never be pure. I don't want to be pure enough. I want more purification. I love it, man. It just feels so good to purify. This is people don't understand. They all want to be God. They want to be the supreme pure one. See, that's illusion. Oops. See, replying to stop. You just need to keep your butt planted here, ears open. Well, anyway, this is the deeper conclusion here. Don't give him. See, that's a sympathy thing. Oh no, you see, when you stroke his false ego like that. Nah. I don't do that. I like to just destroy the false ego. Misconceptions. That's all it is. You know, look at Haridas. He really understood, and look how ecstatic he was. I am the most fallen person. He didn't want to say, I want to be pure enough. He never said that. He said, no, I'm the most fallen person. I'm just a smuck. I'm this, I'm that. All the devotees feel like that. I feel like that. You know, I'm fallen, but you know, somehow or other, Lord, you give me your association. I'm into this, whatever, you know. Yeah. And good. My weakness, your strength can shine in my weakness. It's like he said to Paul. Paul had also a little misunderstanding, obviously. He said, God, you know, you're doing all these miracles through me and everything, but why have I got this weakness? And Jesus said, but Lord, yes, well, my strength is shown in your weakness, or is my strength is, I forgot exact words for that, but it's like that. And Paul realized, oh, I see, this way I can't glory in myself. See, the glory, oh, because people start saying, oh, you're so great, you're so great. And a devotee realizes, oh, I can't glory in myself. It's because of my relationship with the Lord that all these things are happening. Okay? All this stuff going on here in our Sangha is because of my relationship with the Lord and your relationship with the Lord. That's why you're still here, right? Your relationship with the Lord keeps us on the beam, doesn't it? Keeps us on the straight and narrow road, on the razor's edge. I'm going to save the rest for the next meal. Give us a word there, Lalita.
I was on Facebook reading some comments. I don't know anything what to say except then thanking you, Guru Maharaj, for this class, but for everything actually, for giving us new life, real transcendental life, giving us the understanding actually about God, about Krishna, about Srimati Radharani. It's sometimes so much. I don't know. I'm speechless at the moment. Sometimes I have a lot to say, but then you are talking, so then I
Oh,
don't. I love the flow. I love the flow.
yeah, yeah.
No, you are making me so happy. You're making me, you're making me so happy. It's so fantastic to live a life with God.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I don't need anything else. Really, I don't need anything else anymore. No other desires. I don't have to say, don't do this, don't do that. No, because there is no taste for it anymore. It's gone. It's all gone. You gave me the best Krishna there is.
Yeah, counteracting by attachment.
It's the best thing to do
Mhm.
in life. This is the goal of life.
This could be the easy way, man. I mean, that's what Jesus came to give the easy way. Lord Caitanya came the easy way, and we're given the easy way again, proving it. Show us an easier path on in any spiritual practice than this. What is the practice? Turn your camera on, associate with liberated devotees, and become liberated by that, by tuning to that vibration. And all the stuff is expelled automatically. You know, people are doing very hard things to get purified, and here just automatically.
Easy, complete, no doubts, always increasing, the best future that you can imagine. Because you know, every day will be better than yesterday.
Mm.
So why wouldn't we get up?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it, man. You know, this is, yeah. This is what like Srinivas and Shamananda, when they would get together and do this. And all the devotees would do this. This kind of level of sadhu sangha, talk about the more intimate truths of Lord Caitanya and Radha and Krishna and the real mission. This is what the discussions that Lord Caitanya, when he converted the Mayavadis, they would talk about the Lord's movement, his real movement. There's not this Vaidhi thing. This is just for a real big. And look, they're still stuck on the Vaidhi. Come on, guys, wake up out there. You know, these are like discussions that Lord Caitanya had with the converted Mayavadis about the deeper mission, and all the devotees had. And when they realized this appearance of Lord Caitanya was so great, that's the poetry of the Lord. What is Prabodhanandana communicating? That, hey, drop everything for the Lord, for this mercy of Lord Caitanya that you get in his Hari Katha. He was alive in the if you would listen to him. People, they don't understand it. You need to hear this book preached. It was written for this time, especially now. So we preach these conceptions. This is what they realized many years, hundreds of years ago. What I'm realizing, you're realizing now. Again, you have to realize, otherwise the mercy of the Lord doesn't manifest. You look at what Narayan Raj was preaching. Look what ISKCON is preaching. Oh, it takes so many lifetimes to attain prema. Well, that wasn't the realizations and the preachings of the devotees 550. No, we've attained prema. The Lord is here. He's given us, Nityananda has given us prema. We advance spontaneously and everything. Well, that is revived now from this beginning of this Sangha. We are showing and demonstrating and preaching that mercy again. No joke, or with many jokes. Again, revival of that. And if you don't see the symptoms of that, you'll always hear it takes many lifetimes for prema, right? Narayan Raj. Oh, you got to do austerity still. Oh, Prabhupada told us, Varnashram Dharma forever. Yes, this and all these misconceptions, unclear, not advanced esoteric truths of the reason and the purpose for Lord Chaitanya's advent, which is exactly what you see here, is to deliver love of Krishna very easily without a lot of trouble. And that's just by being convinced of that, you get it. That's the whole point of me using all my breath here, is to relish this preaching and these truths and to communicate it to others. And when the communication goes in, usually after a lot of the bullshit comes out of you that you've accepted from these false acharyas, they can't deliver you. Their association, usually they're against this. Therefore, they're against the real Lord Caitanya, which is manifested in this preaching, in this ecstasy every day. If anybody's against this, if you're intelligent, you go away from that association and come towards this association. That is the pleasing of the Lord. That is real intelligence. That was Bali Maharaj. He went away from that person, that guru even, that could raise dead bodies even. And he went towards Vamanadev. See, this is Bhagavatam preaching. Leave them and come here, because that same situation and even better is here. Bali Maharaj didn't get the kind of bhakti that is being given by Lord Caitanya. And here again, he had another kind of bhakti. This is Vrindavan bhakti. Very intimate, very close. So I just gave you the Bhagavatam principle. Any other bullshit, if any of those gurus or teachers say anything else to convince you to stay, you're just less intelligent. You didn't understand. It's all who you believe in, man. Do you believe in real Bhagavatam? I just gave you the concept of Bali Maharaj. I gave you the concept of the wives, the real conception of Bhagavatam. Bali Maharaj's example. That's the case in court. The wives of the Brahmins did the same thing. They gave up the bullshit of the speculating Brahmins. That's your gurus speculating on what is the real path. They gave that up because they got the opportunity and the call of the cowherd boys. Well, you're getting that revival again of the Bhagavatam even. You're getting the call of the cowherd boys and cowherd girls. Again, who's going to come? Are you ready to leave your Brahmin teachers out there teaching you Varnashram Dharma? Are you ready to follow the real Bhagavatam and the real conceptions taught in the Bhagavatam? And you can check it yourself. Where are you going to get convinced? What do they convince you? They're the example of the Brahmins holding you back. They're the example of the gurus holding you back, holding Bali Maharaj back. This is the example of freedom. Come on, check it yourself. Read those pastimes, and you'll see this is more right than thousands of these gurus can teach you and free you from these misconceptions they're teaching. I'm here to teach the real Bhagavatam, the real mercy of Lord Caitanya. They're not. They even admit it. Narayana Maharaj admitted it. I'm not here to give you the mercy of Lord Caitanya where you can get prema in this life. Didn't he say, so I was listening to all his classes for a year and a half. No, prema, that takes a hard work, man. You got to do all these austerities, chant 1 lakh, do this austerity and then achieve anartha nivritti, and then maybe you'll get a little ruchi, and then maybe some shakti, and then bhav in another, this is many lifetimes, and then praying, it's so great, praying, but nothing about the mercy of Lord Caitanya to give the prema in this life, and Nityananda give prema in this life, or a real follower. See, in chapter 10, it says, the real followers of Lord Caitanya had the strength to give ecstatic devotion to whoever they took their association. Well, that day has arrived again. This is a reality here.
He's still alive.
How can I give up my ex-wife? How can I give up my guru? The other, how can I give up Narayana Maharaj? How can I give up? How? Well, follow the real Bhagavatam by following this preaching, and you can give it up by the strength of believing in the real truth. You don't believe in the Bhagavatam unless you believe in this preaching, because this is checkable. Theirs is all bullshit. Theirs is all speculations. There's devoid of the power to deliver real bhakti that we do here. The real authority is here and proven. Don't tell me that preaching is better in Narayana Maharaj group that says after many lifetimes you get prema, when we're given prema right here in this lifetime, proven. You should give that up immediately. And if you can't, well, can I give up my guru? Well, you're a fool. You're not intelligent at all. You're not following. He didn't preach the real Bhagavatam to you, obviously. You don't know what the gopis gave up everything for the truth. The wives of the Brahmins gave up their husbands, and they're scolding their husbands, saying, speculate. Oh, don't you see the Vedas say you never give up your husband? They're your gurus. See, your guru. We're your gurus. We're Brahmins. You follow. You stay home. Don't go to the cowherd boys. You follow these gurus. That's what you follow the real Bhagavatam. You'll do what they did, and you'll get the prize, man. Devotion to Krishna that they can't give you. Self-admittedly, they say they can't give it to you. Come on, man. Wake up. See? The power here is the real Bhagavatam. I feel very happy to preach it, even though it may have another kind of delivery. Maybe I should change my name into Vrindavan Bhaktitam. No, you keep Bhaktitam until you realize Look at Freddie. We don't change his name. Why? He's never even thinking, why don't you change my name? He needs some external thing. You need to believe in Guru Dev, man. And when you do, and you're convinced, the Thomas the doubter of you will be gone. And then it'll be Thomas the faithful. Right? Isn't it funny? He just happens to have Thomas as the name. If that ain't Krishna, I don't know what is. That's okay. You stick here and you'll get the result of that Thomas the doubter. Right? He became very faithful and strong preacher. You just stick it out. Don't worry. We'll get that. After a while, this is compelling arguments here. No, he ain't going to change your name. You're going to change. Forget about changing a name. It's all this superficial stuff, man. No, we're going to change your character, change your mood, change your commitment. Where do you hear preaching like this? Come on, man. Where do you hear the real Bhagavatam preach like this? Bhagavatam is meant to destroy your obstacles, and therefore I'm going to preach it, man. You may not like it. A lot of people don't like this because it destroys their illusion. What are you talking about? How can I give up my guru? Well, this way, this word, this truth, the truth will set you free. Am I not telling you the truth? You check it. Bali Maharaj gave up a guru he got everything material from that. He conquered the whole universe, but couldn't conquer Krishna until he surrendered to the real Vamanadev, who represented the real Lord. Look at the wives of the Brahmins. Look what they've attained. Love of Krishna. You want the flowers from the demigods? Wow, they passed the terrible test because you believe in the real guru, man. The real emancipator, man. The real liberator, man. Hey, man, I believe in it myself. I believe in this preaching. That's why I stay in liberated condition. If I'd have any doubt in this preaching, boom, I'd be out there worshiping Radhanath. Oh, give me mercy, Radhanath. Give me mercy. I don't know what kind of mercy I want because I lost my faith in the truth. Hey, man, charity begins at home. I believe in this because the Bhagavatam says it. And when I preach it, I feel my heart is happy. And then I see you guys, your hearts are happy. Must be good. Must be better than good.
Give me mercy, give me mercy. And when you give it, they say, we don't want it.
Would you rather have, was it Jagannath Das Babaji's that people said, who is it? Gorkajor Das Babaji. Give me mercy, give me Maharaj, give me mercy. Do you want that kind of mercy? Here you go. Take this Copen, man, and renounce everything and come and sit here and chant all day and night. Give up all your things. See, you want that hard way? Well, the easy way is being given now. No, we don't want to. We want to go Narayan Maharaj way. Many lifetimes we'll get prema, but we'll become guru now. Oh yeah, you just got more obstacles heaped on you, man. You become guru before your prema, and we'll get your disciples first. They come into the kingdom first because you'll be so covered over with your false ego, thinking that you're a great soul and not thinking like real devotees, because you get the mercy. You think, I'm a fallen soul, man. I ain't anything special, but the Lord in me is very special. And it's my pleasure to preach that Lord. And that's your deliverance. Because, yeah, chosen one. Yeah. Ooh, Gore, you see false. No, well, you know what? Yeah, chosen one. And so are you. Look, gee, Lalita's a chosen one, isn't that? Yeah, she's a chosen one. She, the Lord shows the world. I can't help it that people are less intelligent. I can't help it that people in all these groups like Narayan Raj group, ISKCON, they're still less intelligent, can't see that Lalita's a chosen one. See, chosen for what? Chosen that the Lord is choosing you to live inside you. I see the symptoms of that. I can't help it that these big, illustrious gurus like Jai Patak and Radhanath can't see that Lalita and Johan are the chosen ones, and others also here. Because you could see the symptoms that God is living in them. What kind of gurus are there now? Okay, you were doing okay before because people didn't know any better, but here you can come and know better, man. You could know that they're not qualified to deliver. Why wouldn't you want to be delivered in this life if the opportunity is here? You come here, I'll convince you logically, clearly, powerfully, ecstatically, conclusively. Your mind won't be able to run away. You will know too much. You'll have seen too much. And then I tell you spend a little time here, then you look over there and think, my God, I've been bamboozled. I've been bullshitted. I've been lied to. They're not teaching me the real books yet. How do you know you've learned your lesson of the real Bhagavatam? You would be around a devotee who could deliver you by their preaching of the conclusive truth and showing you what real ecstatic intimacy with God is. Showing you. They like the verse. Oh, Lord Caitanya said, oh, I seen an ecstatic devotee. I saw his ecstasy. Wow, Krishna will never leave me. See, he was open. He showed the right mood. Not like, oh, what is this ecstasy? With the Gopi, see, the devotees, when they saw Lord Chaitanya's ecstasy and ecstatic preaching, oh, how fortunate we are now that Lord Krishna allowed us to see it. See, receive the path of ecstatic love. See, who's the opposite? Oh, why are you crying? See, this is what they do. Why are you crying, you demons? Oh, see, they're not accepting the path of ecstatic love. That's what you get from being a guru prematurely. That's what the Pharisees, oh, you'll come into the kingdom of God later, Jesus said. The whores who listen to my word, believe in my word, like Mary Magdalene, oh, they come in quick. They become representatives. Okay. This is so real that people, they can't believe it. They're so used to the illusion and being bullshitted and bamboozled and becoming their spiritual sheeple. They just follow the herd. Well, this guy must be guru because they're in the position, right? They have the paperwork. We saw their papers. The GBC clerks anointed them with the scepter of being bona fide spiritual masters. They follow the rules. They do the morning program. They do the afternoon program. Okay. What do we teach? Oh, yeah. These are bona fide devotees because they have real ecstatic love of God. They have the real mercy of the Lord. You can get the mercy just by associating with ecstatic devotees and picking up that frequency that nobody else, if you can be, oh, look how many titles I got. Look how many people say that I'm the deliverer. Oh, look how many followers I have that believe in me. But without the ecstasy, you still don't have the truth. Without the words that come from that ecstatic worship, you don't have the truth, conclusive truth. So what good is it? Fruitless. See, no spiritual fruit will come from that. Here it comes. That's all it comes, is spiritual fruit. That, no. You get something else. Varnashram Dharma. You just become a rule follower and die a rule follower. What's that to me? What's that to Lord Caitanya? You failed. You didn't understand why Lord Caitanya came. I'm here to preach why Lord Caitanya appeared in this world. He appeared to teach how to get ecstasy so that you can understand intimately the Lord. That's what we preach here, the essence. He didn't teach you come here so that you can, just follow religion forever and rules, regulations, regulative worship with lackluster love. See, lackluster, it's not spontaneous. It's not excessive. It's not powerful. It's not life-changing. It's not transformative.
And it has nothing to do with relationship.
It has nothing to do with relationship. See, we have relationship with the transcendental Lord. Therefore, we have transcendental experience. We have transcendental knowledge and understanding of as it is. You listen to this word, you're not getting misdirected like you're getting misdirected by gurus who don't have prema bhakti. You're getting directed by persons who are Bhagavad Gita 10:10 personified. They have the real knowledge and real understanding because they have prema bhakti. Read that verse, Bhagavad Gita 10:10, very closely. Listen to this preaching, read the verse, and you'll know who is real guru. Who has the real understanding can redirect you properly. Otherwise not. See, I give them the understanding of how to find their way back home when they worship me with prema, with devotion. Otherwise not. See, the opposite is also true. And these guys are gurus without prema bhakti. Come on, man. I'm sorry. It's time for I'm not sorry. It's time for the truth to come out and set whoever will believe in the truth free. It's that simple. You believe in these words, you can check it in a book. You can check it from the believers here who have ecstatic experience because they believe these words and they check it in the book. See, doesn't Johann check it in the book? Doesn't Janaki? That's why they believe these words. It's really in the book. See, confirmed with the cock crowing. What else here? Give us a word there, Lalita, if there's anything coming.
I cannot continue.
Okay, song again. Fanny, it's your turn.
Very
on,
sorry.
I gotta save some more. I've eaten enough for a while. I gotta build up my appetite again a little bit.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his spring. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All you have to do is take to the sweet chanting Hari.
Oops, Haribo.